Yep. 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 This is what I'm playing. Hang on, let me update my Twitch, because pretty sure this is going to be for mature audiences. Good lord. Oh, God. Alright, well. Let's go. Load game. I should probably go with the latest one, shouldn't I? We'll say this one. Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't just answer a little bit to a yes or no question. Also, invisible juice. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be so mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nicer, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. Hang on, I'm gonna take one earbud off so I can hear myself. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. You know what? I'm guilty of that. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Good, you do that. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yep. Let me see if I can raise this a little bit. There we go. Who should I write my poem? Who should I show my poem next? Natsuki. Okay, well let's start this. Let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Hi, Mike. That's what I had in mind when writing this. It's just a little mean. I know I haven't been around, I'm sorry. I'm comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. If yours was really bad. To show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's shit what real literature looks like. Okay. Hopping a call during this game? Are you sure? I mean, I won't say no. Alright, fine. Hang on. We're gonna get Mike on this. Once it decides to load. Hi! So guess what game?
Hi, Ryan.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, guess what game I'm playing?
Doki Doki Liturature.
Yep.
And I can be heard on stream.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hi, Mike. Anything, do you? I already told you that.
Since I'm just like talking with you, I don't need an echo of both.
Yeah, that's why I mute my stream so I don't hear myself. Important. Pretty sure you'll never actually said that. Pretty sure that mostly to myself. Yeah.
I'm also playing no much anyway, so.
Yeah, I checked out to see what the new Wing Victory skin was all about, and I'm like, wait, I already have this. So I just shut the game off after I was done. Also, the reason I haven't been on Xbox is because I've been playing PC.
You know what's really fucked up?
What?
Is that I already have the Wing Victory skin, and what makes it even worse is it's the skin I actively use.
Well, there you go. So it's kind of pointless either way.
It's pointless to me, but I really do actually like the game itself.
So do I, even though I pretend I don't.
About it.
Yeah.
So far, I have 14 out of 25 final blows for Voice of Hades.
There you go. Oh!
I want to get Hog, but his is difficult.
Do you want to hear Natsuki's poem?
I mean, yes.
Sure. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can people can try, but that's about it. Not really much of a poem there. Yeah.
I like it though.
Wait, you like that?
Yeah.
Well, my character just said they like it too, but why do you like it, Mike?
Abstract poetry.
Ah.
Believe it or okay. People don't seem to realize this. Yes, I'm a very masculine person some days.
Yeah.
But I also really enjoy a nice poem every now and again.
I can vouch for the first part. I didn't know about the second part, though. Isn't the point of poems to express yourself? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But yeah, I'm just kind of like reading the story to go along with it. Kind of not... Try not to read it out loud, because people can just pause the video and do that. But I'm just reading it and seeing like what it's all about.
So if you want to read it out loud, go right ahead.
Oh, sure,
I don't
sure.
personally care.
Right. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from a youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Now there's only two people left, Yuri or Monica. Your choice, Mike.
Yuri.
Yuri? Alright. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. I should have raised my voice during that line. Oops! Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think that most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. How could I not read that word?
Difficult word, Ryan.
I mean... Okay, I'll give you that. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result... Yeah. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is possibly the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with the practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That word's not even hard. You gotta give me shit for that. Valuable. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Invisible juice. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, you want to hear this one? I'm gonna guess that's a yes. I couldn't hear that all the way.
I said I'm listening.
Oh, cool. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Does that say bathe? I don't know if you can see it or not.
Spell it.
B-A-T-H-E.
Bathe, yeah.
Yep, I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens, I flicker back. I could barely read that because it's like in a really, like, it's like in a kind of cursive that's kind of hard to read. But then again, I'm not really one to talk.
All cursive is hard to read, Ryan.
Yeah. Mine isn't, though, strangely. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Mike?
Admit it, I'm not good with cursive.
Does this game track how long you read poems?
don't know.
Cause if so, that's really freaky. Well, I just
I've also
don't...
never played Doki Literature Club, so...
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ryan. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive.
Poetry.
That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, last person to show it to, Monica. Hi, Ryan. Having a good time so far? Yeah. You said no?
I said no.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you've...
A good time? That's messed up.
I know, that's what Monica said, not me. Yeah, I know, it is really messed up. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up,
How about
okay?
maybe caring for one?
What'd you say, Mark?
How about caring about one another every now and again? That sounds like a pretty good idea.
I don't know if you're talking about me or like the actual game.
Talking to the game.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because the nature of it. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. You're like, no. The poem was trash.
My poem, I said. Trash.
Oh, my poem. My poem was trash. Okay. Don't worry, Ryan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know.
Poetry.
Yeah.
I write song lyrics, not poetry.
I mean, don't those two kind of go hand in hand?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You say Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounded like the two of you really care about each other's, well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? You wanna know something funny, Mike?
Yo.
There are people who think that Monica would be a good fit for Smash, and her abilities would be like corrupting the game to her advantage.
Okay then.
I know, right? Imagine you're like on Battlefield and all of a sudden the stage just gets distorted. That's what people think she would do.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. That would turn Smash into an M for mature game. Horror elements. You sure you're not reading into this too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, so Yuri's writing has the kinds of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright, Mike, you ready for this?
Sure.
Alright, hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrude? See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. I wasn't too bright. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Let's see here. It's not done yet. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. That last line. What did you think, Mike?
I wasn't really paying attention, to be too honest with it, so I'm not too worried about it.
I gotcha. So, what do you think? It's very free-form, and if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting into emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany! Okay, now you can give me shit for that one. Yeah, something like that. What?
Epiphany, and I'm like, what? No, it's Epiphany.
Epiphany.
That's so obvious. I mean, I'm not watching the stream. That's the actual word.
You just heard what I was trying to say, and like you're automatically like, it's Epiphany. Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this? If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a lot more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows fury and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Damn, Natsuki. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ryan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Ryan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. I think this is the... Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh no. That's not what I... Yes, Mike?
I said, hi, look what I have done.
Yeah, look what we've done. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ryan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You... Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who... Oh, God. Mike, feel free to laugh at me when I say this. I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ryan started showing up.
Well, okay then.
That's literally what it says. What the fuck?
No.
You know what? I'm just gonna drink some invisible juice and pretend I didn't read that. Invisible juice. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Ryan? She's just trying to make me look bad. What'd you say, Mike? Mike? Did you say something? You there? You just kind of disappeared on me. Alright, guess I'll just keep going. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. I think Mike disconnected. So he might try to come back, who knows. Alright, it's just me again. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Ryan. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ryan? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whom I agree with, they'll probably think of me more highly of me. They both have good points. Honest to God, they both have good points. Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. See, this is something I was thinking. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. Hang on. Alright, well, they're not here. Might as well leave. There we go. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Sayori, she didn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her shin buried in her hands while she stared out at her own desk. I gingerly approach her and sit to adjust the chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. Probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Ryan. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Nah, good idea. Making it for me, more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. That's just about the time for us to leave. How'd you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Ryan, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you can learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ryan, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Nah, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ryan, it's nice that I got to spend some time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone was what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. My arm's tired, so I'm going to use my other. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, another one of these. Melody, landscape, kiss, vivid, childhood, frightening, secretive, dream, clouds, pleasure. I don't like any of these. I guess, I don't know. Childhood. Alright, loud, vivacious, bunny, whistle, marriage, meager, unrestrained, nightgown, Doki, comfort. Not really a fan of any of these either. I do like to be comfortable. Alright. Dark, friends, blankets, contamination, sensation, extraordinary, fantasy, alone, skirt, cheer. I guess, friends. Yeah, friends. I have a fear of being alone, actually. Pure, like, truly alone, like, no one likes me. Nah, I don't know. It's a silly fear. Pure imagination, waterfall, climax, tears, incapable, rose, destiny, prayer, playground. I guess Destiny, since I'm going to be playing that for MS next week. Spoilers. Bubbles, embrace, anxiety, feather, determination, pout, captive, wrath, sing, and death. You know what? Bubbles the duck, I don't know if you're ever going to see this, but I miss you, man. Hopefully one day I'll see you again. One of these days. Portrait, jumpy, whirlwind, wonderful, smile, flower, happiness, sweet, fear, awesome. I guess happiness. Who doesn't want that? Let's see here. Email, vibrant, ocean, agonizing, disaster, misfortune, disown, time, forgive, hop. See Woomy. Alright, headphones, cute, grief, poof, promise, bliss, amazing, whisper, despise, peaceful. I am a fan of music, so there we go. Alright, lucky, unrequited, pink, skipping, spinning, joy, hopeless, eternity, vacation, bed. We all need a break every once in a while. Alright, broken, special, anime, swimsuit, excitement, heart, precious, color, calm, inferno. Special ed. Alright, defeat, ribbon, analysis, entropy, shiny, fireflies, insight, tenacious, vanilla, uncanny. I do like the uncanny meme, but I'm a fan of vanilla. Alright, breathe, lollipop, heaven sense, nature, unstable, flee, warm, fun, candy, heartbeat. I am the element of summer, the element of fun. Alright. Incongruent, lazy, variance, jump, hair, atone, aura, twirl, marshmallow, treasure. You know what? I'm gonna go with marshmallow. S'mores. The only reason. Let's see. Depression, question, melancholy, rain cloud, existence, lipstick, rainbow, love, adventure, memories. Memories can be good or bad, so I'm gonna say adventure. Alright. Anger, essence, sugar, hurt, graveyard, disoriented, kawaii, milk, massacre, music. Music, all the way. Sunset, silly, starscape, fluffy, infallible, peace, family, papa, fireworks, philosophy. Fat man. Alright, socks, judgment, flying, games, lust, sticky, intellectual, summer, journey, beauty. Games. Holiday, bouncy, shopping, Valentine, kitty, cavett, covet, mouse, hope, dance, tragedy. I don't like any of these. I guess kitty because daring and moo. Okay. Clumsy, fickle, party, strawberry, passion, charm, daydream, misery, uncontrollable, shame. I don't like any of these. I guess strawberry? It's a good flavor. Let's see here. Giggle, cheeks, crimson, vertigo, romance, extreme, sadness, scars, fester, ambience. God, I don't like any of these. I'm especially not going with this one for past reasons. I guess the only one word I really know on here that I'd be okay with is extreme. Yuri. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Ryan. So, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things that get you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. You had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves the one option. Dude. I don't like my character. Don't be so mean. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Yeah, exactly. I don't like my character. I would have just bought the snack just outright, especially at the job I work. Something from a vending machine is chump change. So like, dude. I think I might have said this before on the channel, but I really don't like my character. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel. I hate this guy. I really do hate this guy. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Ryan to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Yeah. So out of nowhere, something smacks Yuri on the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just... I can't with my character. Dude, he's a fucking douche. Dude, just let the girl be happy. I mean, is this really how you treat your childhood friend? I really don't like my character. I don't. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and gives a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. And yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Yo, sorry, I had a call to deal with. I'm on Discord. Okay. Alright, I'm coming back, Mike. Hang on. Discord is loading. It is loading. Load, Discord, load. Alright. There we go. I'm here. Hi, Mike. So,
What?
you'll never guess what just happened. I found another reason.
What?
I found another reason to hate my character. Wanna know what he did
What?
to Sayori? She wanted to go get a snack out of the vending machine. He wanted to walk with me to go get a snack, and he said that he wasn't gonna do it. But I'm just like, bro, that's your childhood friend. Just get her some food. It's not that hard. And then, like, another time when Sayori was, like, hugging a cookie, being happy because she got a cookie. And he's like, geez, just eat it. And I'm like, dude, I hate my character. Yeah, I don't like him. Anyways, you were saying?
It's like, quit being a dick.
Yeah, quit being a dick. Just make your childhood friend happy. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on with the story. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Aw, that's wholesome. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Funny. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You didn't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined. That's true. Sayori, come on. Don't compare yourself to others. That's a toxic way to think. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't too worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so Monica quizzicantly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Oh god, I think I know what Monica really did. Mike.
What?
You know Monica is a being that messes with the coding of the game, right?
Okay.
I think I know why she's actually late, and we're not gonna find out till later. I'm scared. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ryan. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ryan! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, how a festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So we need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Finally! Finally, you're not gonna be a dick. For once. Mike, I'm happy.
Finally, not gonna be a dick.
Finally, I'm happy now. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Ryan to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much more fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Ryan? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the clubroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something.
You are.
I mean, that's kind of true, but at the same time, that's also a toxic way of thinking. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I don't know. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest of things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you can make an event out of literature. Me and Monica will have it planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kinda dull. Ryan, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once properest field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm not sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Oh. Mike, I'm getting real sick of my character.
He's being an asshole again.
Yeah, Sayori just did an entire performance right in front of him. And he says he can't take her seriously when she does it. Like, bruh. Bruh. Applaud her and tell her she did a good job at her performance. Don't put her down for doing something she wanted to do.
I don't think he's putting her down.
No?
Not perfectly, at least.
Not personally? It's
Not
just...
perfect. Just kind of seems like it.
Just kind of seems like it. Yeah, it just definitely seems like it to me. That's just the way I perceived it. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. My point exactly. She worked really hard on that. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary, contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Ryan, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent some time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed a bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up to the room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight for the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons? Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Distracted. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for a poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Ah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls onto the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. I'd be rushing to her side. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, grabbed her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a sec. Mike, if you were watching the stream. Sayori... Images showed up. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump that's starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Ryan? Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Siri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out to the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Sayori. Thank God. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilt them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Ryan. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Ryan, don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. Guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Mike, this moment's supposed to be really wholesome, and I'm like, not delivering. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Ryan, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling what will end up for college after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing, I was just about to ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find anything we needed? Uh-huh, have it right Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Ryan. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start with working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright, Mike, once again, who should I share with first? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Mike, are you there? Mike? Oh no, not again. Oh, he's muted. Okay, I'll just choose then. I guess Sayori? Ryan, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who I feel that way, so... or feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings for you, through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. You sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling her pencil in between her hands. Hey Ryan, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give this to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll just get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit on the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh? Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
Sorry about that, Ryan. I had some other shit to deal with again.
Oof. Well, welcome back. I'm about to read Sayori's poem. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scallop like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck out one. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Then I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more battles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Dinging and dinging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each of my friends, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Thoughts, Mike?
You were muffled as fuck, so I couldn't hear it.
Okay. Basically what happens was when her friends come over, she hands over a bottle with a happy thought in it, but she drops it, it breaks on the floor, and the happy thoughts all over the floor, and all she hears are echoes in her head after that. I'm not the best with poetry. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Mike.
I'm not involved on that one.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it like a week later. I wonder if it's one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Mike, who should I show it to next? Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Now that you're here. What'd you say, Monica?
I said Monica.
Okay. Hi again, Ryan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. Yeah, that's kinda exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk with me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well... Alright. What'd you say, Mike?
She totally meant it like that.
Keep telling yourself that? Is that what you said?
She totally meant it like that. Jesus Christ, dude.
Sorry, you were kind of muffled to me too. Meant it like that, okay. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless uncanopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Mike, I wish I...
Me and just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
I'm thinking more digital terms. Like loading of a game. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still really hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Mike.
Nope, not involved.
She just said don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That scared the hell out of me. Alright, Mike, Natsuki or Yuri?
Natsuki.
Natsuki, okay. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? That just reminds me of a line by Soldier 76, Mike. You know the one. You trying to impress me? I think Ollie's home. Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes, like when she realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over the poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters onto the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Ryan. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I just thought you liked her writing style, but you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? Monika, did you not realize that when I showed it to you first? You know what? I'm talking to an AI. What am I doing anymore?
Yeah, man, I don't know what's up with you right now. You're talking to AI.
Mike, I lost my mind, but I think you already know that.
Kinda, sorta.
Yeah, I mean, you've known me for how many years now? 5?
Too fucking long.
Too fucking long. Good answer. Anyways, I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Ryan? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. I think the game thinks I'm cheating, Mike, but in all reality, I just wrote words that, or chose words that I kind of relate to. Anyway. How did you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You had a bad habit of doing that. But Ryan wrote this poem. And we were supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Ryan is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't got... actually, bruh. Mike, I think the game forgot that I showed it to Monika already. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. Or did it say Yuri? I can't remember. So what? Well, I guess Ryan is right, Natsuki. It is not fair if you let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Alright. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. What the fuck? Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross, and the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Microwave ice cream in an oven while using your freezer to thaw your frozen chicken. I mean, shouldn't you kind of do that the other way around? Yeah, it's whatever. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. I'm an Overwatch player. There.
Nice joke. I like that.
What? I'm an Overwatch player? You actually like that joke?
That one little thing out. Yeah, like I'm an Overwatch player.
Mike, this is why I'm happy you're here. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. Cough, cough, all the other. Your friend kind of sounds like my friend. Ah! Mike! Someone on here said that you sound like their friend. It's like, cool! Cool. Then How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure.
Good answer. Not sure. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, there's only one option left. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Ryan. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. You know, you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is the poem you wrote for today. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands her her poem. Let me see if I can read this. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night when it was sickling bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious was aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoons, and I can't read that because it's cursive. I don't know if it's like the Discord call that's making a heartbeat sound or if it's like the game. I can't tell which. The moon...
Pretty sure it's
what?
Pretty sure it's the game because I'm not hearing a heartbeat sound.
Okay, so yeah, it is the game. An urge. The moon increments... Thank you, Mike. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I bandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic I can't read it. Cursive. Pavlovian conditioning? I slice the bread and I feel myself again. It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a little more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and... Oh. Mike.
Yo.
I just now realized what the poem was about.
What?
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
No.
It's about porn, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't want to say exactly what, because I'm streaming. Using the poem as a
Vor. Is she talking about vor?
No, not that far.
The fuck is she talking about then?
The only thing I'll say is something with hands. There we go.
Something with pants?
Hands.
Oh, strangulation? She likes being choked?
No. A bit lower than that, Mike.
Fist?
What'd you say?
Fisting?
No, not that far.
Man, I'm so confused right now. Okay, is it something she likes doing or something she likes done?
Oh my god. She's talking about masturbation. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright. Using the palm as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it as a face value, then I can't even figure out what that's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Yuri. Oh my god. I wanted to express the way it feels more for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. So, Mike, it is past 4. You think I should end the stream so I can go to sleep?
Sure, I guess, Ryan. Unless you want to come join me.
On that
So
on that fucking note, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. It is past 4. I gotta wake up at midnight. This was fun. Have a good night, everybody. Eat bananas. Eat bananas, Mike.